Alright, so let's start priming our face. We're going to begin to use any primer that you choose. I like to use two primers, one to blur out my skin and one to smooth the skin. So yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to prime our face. You can use as many as you want or as little as you want. Okay, so we're just going to make sure that it's blended into our skin nice and evenly. And what we're going to go in first is with our NYX glitter glue, and this is what we're going to use to prime down our eyebrows. Instead of using glue, we're just going to use the NYX glitter glue, and this is going to just kind of slick the hairs down and get them out of our way because they're not needed really in this tutorial at all. Alright, so you can use any brush that you have, and we're going to go in with our NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and this is going to be our eyeshadow primer. And we're just going to apply that to our lids, and we're just going to blend it on out. You do need tape for this look, so do apply tape because this is going to give our eyeshadow look a nice sharp look. So do start blending out your NYX Milk Pencil on your lids and make sure you blend it out nice and evenly so our eyeshadow does not crease or, you know, have any room for messing up or any way, shape, or form, because we want this look to be super dramatic and we want it to pop. Okay, so make sure you do apply some on your bottom lids because we do want our bottom lids to be primed as well, and this NYX Jumbo Pencil will do it. Alright, so going in first, we're going to go in with a nice neutral brown shade, and we're just going to apply this to our transitional shade, and we're just going to blend this on out. We're going to apply it to both of our lids because we need something neutral to get us started and to balance out everything that we're going to apply on our lids. Okay, so next what we're going to do is go in with a soft grayish shade, a soft gray shade, and we're just going to apply that to our lids, and we're just going to blend it on out and keep on blending. And we're just going to use any blending brush that's going to work for you. Use your favorite blending brush. And yeah, just make sure you blend really, really well, okay? So next what we're going to do is go in with a deeper gray shade. And we're just going to go in and deepen our transitional shades. As you can see, we are building our transitional shades to get more of a smokier effect, alright? So now what we're going to do is just make sure we apply the same thing that we did on our first eye to our second eye and make sure everything is nice and blended, okay? So make sure you are blending very good, okay? So that's exactly what we're doing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a black shade. And the black shadow that we're going to apply to our lid, we are going to go all the way up to our outer corners. And we're going to create a nice smoky triangle. And this is going to give us that super dramatic effect that we want to go on these eyes. Yes, we really want a nice smoky dramatic cat eye to the 10th power. And we're just going to slant it all the way over onto the top of our lid, okay? And you're going to drag it underneath on your bottom lid also, okay? So now what we're going to do is go in with a flat eyeshadow brush, and we are just going to apply it on our bottom lid and kind of curve it out more so that it can give us a nice winged out look and kind of extend our corners of our lids, okay? So we're just going to do the same thing on the second eye, and you can just see it from a different angle, and you're just seeing exactly what we are doing. And we're just going to blend on out. We are using a blending brush to apply this, but you are going to have to go in and make sure that you clean up your eyeshadows. So we're just going to blend, and as you can see, you do have to tilt your head down just a tad bit to make sure everything is going right, okay? So just drag it on down. Drag it on down. All right. Yes, so just use that flat eyeshadow brush like I told you before and give you that nice little curve effect to the eye, little pointy effect that is so dramatic and you need it in this look, okay? So we are just going to make sure that it's super pigmented. We're also going to use this brush to clean up our shadows, which is very important, and to make sure everything is nice and crisp and we have no straggly lines on our eyeshadow, especially with black. So now what we're going to do is cut our crease. You can cut your crease with anything that you would like to use, but we are just going to cut our crease, and I like to use my finger to blend out any harsh lines and make sure everything is blended in very well. And you can use any type of brush that you choose that you like to cut your crease with. But I just wanted to cut my crease only because I wanted a bold eyeshadow on my lid. So yeah, I just wanted to go in and cut my crease, and that is very important when you want a nice bold lid. Okay, so now what we're going to do is place this very bright silver shade on our lid, and we are just going to dab it onto our lid and just place it in place, and just use a flat eyeshadow brush and just dab it onto our lid. Take our time and just place it in place and make sure everything is nice and neat, and make sure that it is the way that we want it to be. Okay, so once I get it placed, I do like to drag it at the tip of my crease so that it is super duper nice looking. Okay, so that crease and your shade is your lid shade is really nice. Okay, so we're going to take our lid shade, and we are just going to make sure it is in place with our NYX glitter glue, and we are just going to dab this onto our lid, and this will lock your shadow into place. If you have any foil shadows, this will lock it into place, and you will not have any creasing at all. So that's exactly what we don't want to do, have any creasing. Okay, so we're just going to apply our lid shade onto our little extra crease in our lids, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to apply that to our lid shades, and we are going to just make our inner lid pop. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just go over where we had did our outer V, and we're just going to clean it up because it did get kind of covered with the lid shade. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is kind of do a reverse eyebrow, but not so much. I'm going to take the black eyeshadow and just take it and drag it across our under our brow bone, and we are just gonna, you just need a simple line and just take it across, make sure it's pigmented, and use as much black shadow as you need. And then we're just gonna take a blended brush and blend it on out. Blend it on out, blend that line on out. Just blend it on out. Blend, blend, blend. Blend it on out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just clean up and make it how we want it. So I did clean mine up to a point because I did want it to be more pointy in the front and more bulky in the back. Okay, so it could be more of a reverse eyebrow type of look, because to me the Queen of Spades is more of a reverse type of person. Okay, so now we're going to take our NYX glitter glue, and we're just going to apply that down on our inner tear ducts, and we're just going to apply our gems wherever we placed our glitter glue. And yeah, this really holds our gems. So I'm just going to apply in our inner tear ducts, and yes, then we're going to apply right above our brow bone, two above our brow bone, just to kind of make our brow bones to pop and stand out. Alright, once you have those in place, remove your tape and apply lashes. You can apply dramatic eyelashes, or you can apply simple eyelashes, whichever one you choose. But I chose to go the dramatic route because this look is super duper dramatic. So we're just going to apply our dramatic top lashes, and we're going to make sure those bad babies are in place, because you don't want them not to be in place. They will really bother you if they're not in properly placed. Okay, so make sure you use your tweezers when necessary. Okay, so we are going to apply bottom lashes. I just took some simple ordinary lashes and I just cut them up in threes, and I did apply them on my lower lash line, not right on the rim of my lashes, but a little bit lower underneath, so that we can Yes, see them. And I love the way that they came out. So now we're going to apply a full coverage foundation all over our face. And if you're going to do a dramatic look, you definitely need a full coverage foundation. So we're just going to apply this all over our face and dots. And we're just going to use a wet sponge and apply it all over our face. Dab it on out. Dab it on out. And blend it on in. And get it nice and covered. Your skin nice and covered and fully even. And this will make your look come together, I promise you. So make sure you blend, 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 because that is important. So we're just going to blend it on out. So next what we're going to do is go in with concealer, and we're going to apply a full coverage concealer also in the areas that we feel like needs to be covered more. So I did around my mouth and lower under my eye because we have on our lower lashes. And I'm just going to use the same sponge that we used before that is damp, and we're just going to blend it on now. And make sure you use the tip of your sponge and just get really good underneath your lower lashes. And yeah, just blend it on now, and it'll get blended in no time, and you'll look nice and flawless, okay? Which a queen should look that way, right? So next what we're going to do is set all of that with a setting powder. Any powder of your choice is really good, so any setting powder would do. So just make sure you set it so that your foundation and concealer do not crease. So that's very important. So just set it on now. So now what we're going to do is apply some white powder underneath our eyes and the tip of our nose and our forehead and chin. Just so that those areas of the face can pop. And now we're going to contour our face with a gray shadow. And this is because I wanted the gray shadow to kind of give us the more of the Queen of Spades effect, because she has more gray undertones than anything. So that's exactly what I wanted to give you guys. So that's exactly what we're doing. And I did do it at the temples of my forehead and yeah, just the hollows of my cheeks. And that's exactly what we did. I did kind of blend it on out and kind of circulate it into all around my face. So I just wanted that more of that gray effect to be going on our skin. So now we're going in with our NYX No Filter and Deep Golden. And we're going to apply this to our cheeks because, as you know, the queens, they all have rosy cheeks. So that's exactly what I wanted to do, is give us some type of rosy cheeks, but not too rosy, where in a sense where our cheeks don't look really nice. And I did blend it into our temples and the rest of our face contour. So now we're going to go in with our NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Alien, and we're just going to apply our lips, apply it to our lips. And this is a black lipstick. That's about it. And we are just going to apply our lips like queen lips. Nice small queen lips. Not full lips, but nice queen lips. So the heart-shaped lips at the top, and then a nice small bottom lip at the bottom. Okay, and you do have to make sure you can see this up close. But yes, this is my entry for the NYX Face Award. So I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up. And if you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share this video as much as you can. And thank you so much for supporting me. And I will see you girls and guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.